Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good afternoon, guys. Okay, we will meet again. At previous, you have learned about job advertisement, and then we will continue to the CV. What is CV? CV stands for curriculum vitae. Okay, now I will teach you how to complete the CV. Okay, you can see here CV. If in Indonesia, we usually call it as daftar riwayat hidup. If you want to look for a job, after you getting job advertisement, after you see the job advertisement, and then you want to continue for applying for job and writing down or typing the application letter, one of the requirements, you must make the curriculum vitae or daftar riwayat hidup. Okay. What are usually included in the curriculum vitae? Let's see and check it one by one. The first, it is started from your name. Okay, your name usually start from your full name. Just write down here your full name, and then nickname. Nickname means your call name. Jadi yang pertama full name itu nama lengkap, selanjutnya nickname. Okay, I will directly give you an example here. Udatun Nurul Aili. And then nickname Uut. Address. Okay. Please write down your address based on your identity card. Silakan ditulis berdasarkan identity card atau KTP kalian. Complete address. Okay. I just want to give you know, if you want to write down the name of the street, be careful. If the name of the street is the name of the fruit, for instance, semangka, do not translate semangka into English. Okay. For instance, Semangka Street. And then you are forbidden to write down as Watermelon Street. Oke, jadi nggak boleh ditulis Watermelon Street. Kalau nanti ditulis Watermelon Street, and then, kalau ada orang mau ngirim paket, pasti kesasar. Mencari yang namanya Watermelon Street. Padahal actually di gangnya itu tertulis Semangka Street. Oke, Semangka Street, number 34, Rajosari, Gelagah, Banyuwangi. Sorry, Banyuwangi. Okay, for the next, gender. You can write down here, male or female. Okay, I will write it down here, female. Saya perempuan, female. Kalau laki-laki berarti male. Next, status. Okay, there are two choices here for the status. Just write down single or married. Okay, sorry, I have got married. Okay, married, single or married for the status. Do not write it down as the student. Status mahasiswa, no. Status, there are two choices here, married or single. Do not ask me. For instance, Miss, I have a fiance. Saya sudah punya tunangan. Itu gimana Miss statusnya? Oke. Kalau di situ tidak tertulis di buku nikah, it means your status is still single. Miss, saya janda misalnya. Oke. Janda tetap single. Kalau nggak ada pasangannya, single. Married itu kalau kalian sudah akad dan di situ ada buku nikahnya, it means that you are married. Date of birth, tanggal lahir. Usually, in English, the way to write down the date start from the month. Jadi diawali dari bulan biasanya. July 18th, 1989. Diawali dengan tanggal bolehkah? Boleh. Cara menulisnya begini. Ini ya. 10th of July. Biasanya kalau ditulis di depan tanggalnya ditambahi kata of. Place of birth, tempat lahir. Tempat lahir saya, Jember. Okay, usually hate. Hate itu ditanyakan because some companies have qualifications for height and weight. Karena beberapa company atau perusahaan itu mensyaratkan tinggi badan dan juga berat badan. Height 142. It is difficult enough to look for job untuk 142 cm. For instance, to be nurse itu daftar kuliah perawat aja nggak boleh 142 cm. Oke, weight, beratnya berapa? 41 kilograms. Don't forget, height, tinggi, you can write it down by using centimeters or meters. Kalau pakai meters, berarti di sini 1,42 meters. Kalau pakai centimeters, 142 cm. For weight, berat, you must use kilograms. Religion, Islam or Muslim, boleh. And then profession. Profession itu profesinya. Kalau kalian masih belum punya profesi, orang lamar pekerjaan biasanya kan jobless. Jobless means you do not have occupation or you don't have profession. Bisa dikosongin. Nationality, Indonesia. Sebenarnya nationality memang ditulis ya, karena sekarang memang banyak juga yang from abroad yang lamar di Indonesia. Begitupun orang Indonesia juga banyak yang lamar ke luar negeri. Ada yang ketinggalan di sini handphone belum tertulis. Nomor telepon itu sekarang menjadi sangat mutlak sekali. Karena nanti ketika dihubungi untuk work interview atau interview, you usually by mobile phone. Sometimes also by email address. Okay? Don't forget to write down your email address. Like this one. For the next, hobbies. Okay. Hobbies. What is the definition of hobby? Hobby itu adalah kesenangan kalian atau kesukaan yang kalian lakukan. Ketika kalian melakukannya, kalian mendapatkan kesenangan tersendiri. It is called hobby. Dan biasanya dilakukan berulang-ulang kali. Hobi saya apa? Reading sama listening to music. Sehari saya gak mendengarkan musik aja itu rasanya kayak hampa banget. Okay. Now, let's continue to the education. Okay, education, formal and informal. Okay, formal you can directly write down from the elementary school or kindergarten. Jadi kalau nulis education dalam kurikulum vitae itu mulai dari pendidikan yang paling rendah. Kalau ada TK, tulis saja TK-nya. Dan jangan lupa ditulis tahunnya. Oke, saya tahun 95 masuk SD. sampai 2001. Oke. Silakan ditulis nama SD-nya apa. Saya Tembok Rejo 6 Elementary School. Muncak. Setelah itu 2001 up to 2004 itu Srono One Junior High School. And then 2004 to 2007 Darussalam Senior High School. Lokagung, Banyuwangi, 2007 to 2012 Jember University. Silahkan kalau kalian masih pendidikan, berarti tahun ini 2020 up to now, berarti kalian silakan ditulis Banyuwangi Institute of Health Sciences. Kalian sampai saat ini berarti masih kuliah di Stikes Banyuwangi. Atau ditulis Banyuwangi Institute of Health Sciences, dianggap aja kalian sudah lulus, karena kalian melamar pekerjaan itu biasanya kan sudah lulus and you get your certificate, sudah dapat ijazahnya. Informal? Informal, it can be like course. For instance, Desi, English course. Kalian pernah kursus English course, pernah kursus komputer, silakan dimasukkan di sini. Pernah kursus bahasa Mandarin, pokoknya pendidikan-pendidikan informal yang pernah kalian kecap, atau pernah kalian sekolah diniyah, kalau di pondok itu ya, sekolah diniyah ini juga bisa masuk informal education. Job experience, kalau kalian sudah pernah bekerja, silakan ditulis, misalnya as a sales professional, atau pernah jadi tentor di dalam sebuah kursusan juga boleh. Saya pernah dulu jadi English teacher at junior at vocational school. Personality, nah personality itu berkaitan dengan kepribadian kalian, ya. Jadi kepribadian itu yang secara umum tidak tampak physically itu nggak tampak secara nyata seperti ciri-ciri or karakteristik kalian. Jadi kalian personality itu jangan ditulis hidung mancung, bibir seksi, tinggi, semampai, and so forth. Alis jelirit, idep lentik, no. Ya, jadi personality itu like responsible, tanggung jawab, and then contohnya lagi disiplin. Ini me myself ya, Moody itu suka sebentar good mood, sebentar bad mood. Oke, usually this is what must include in the curriculum. Now, what I want you to do is, please write down your curriculum vitae based on your own identity. Silahkan dilengkapi curriculum vitae-nya sesuai dengan identitas kalian. Isinya seperti ini ya, in the form of English, jangan ditulis dalam bentuk bahasa Indonesia. because you know that my subject is English. So everything you make, and then all of my assignments are in the form of English. Never ask me, Miss, should I write down the assignment in the form of Indonesia? No. All of my assignments are in the form of English. Silakan ditulis bentuknya. Ini sudah saya kasih contoh secara lengkap. If you have any difficulties, you can directly comment in my YouTube channel, and then I will help your difficulties. I will answer your difficulties. Thank you for your lesson. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.